この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo here for Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and we just hit the big 100. We are on episode 100 and 101. So, gonna watch the two today. I don't know what to expect. Feels like we kind of just finished off an arc, and we've got like a few things that are still going on and up in the air and of interest, and sort of waiting for them to come together into whatever's next. Just not sure what's gonna go on. There's always the sort of narrator-son hint that's like, but who knows whether peace will come to the galaxy at last? And it's like, nope, there are some episodes left, so peace isn't coming anytime soon. In any case, in the last two episodes, we dedicated a large portion of the first of those two to the death of Royenthal. He died, and Mittermeier did not make it in time to have that last drink with him. But he did make it in time to find Royenthal's son left there by, I believe it's Elfriede, the woman that he was had a rocky relationship with, we'll say. And Mittermeier chooses to adopt that child, much to his wife's happiness. It's very sweet and very cute. Another sweet and cute and wonderful thing happened. Hilda revealed to Reinhardt that she is pregnant and said yes to his marriage proposal, which is just lovely. And if anyone kills either of them or touches my happy couple, I am going to be so fucking mad. But yeah, that's happened. So I have a feeling we're probably going to get, in the same way that we did during like certain other big events, maybe like a big old festival or like a celebration. I mean, a royal wedding is a thing, you know? So, kind of hoping for some cool royal wedding-y stuff. That would be fun. And then, because of the fact that Reinhard has an heir, the Terrorists are already kind of in turmoil. Like, it's not really turmoil, but they are questioning their leadership. And until they all start just like smiling at each other, and he just cackles. I can't remember exactly what his plan was. I think it was to do something that would make me hate him very, very much, like touching my happy couple. I'm going to assume that there's going to be an assassination attempt of some kind, likely aimed at Hilda, and I'm just going to hope that whoever is in charge of police, Wallen, is around and paying attention and doesn't let that happen, because I don't want that to happen. And then there was this other thing that was... It was really weird. There was this weird scene where we found the semi-mummified corpse of the former prince, Erwin Yosef? Erwin Yosef, I think that's right, actually, who was being carried around and kept safe by Landsberg, that particular guy. I feel like I had a nickname for him at some point, and I have now forgotten what it was. It was so long ago. Who was not doing well, like super gaunt, haggard, definitely had been living in the underbelly of society and on the run for a long, long time, and had gone a little off in the skull. Anyway, found them. I'm only pointing that out or bringing it up because it was so weird that I don't know if it was just trying to tie up that loose thread that's been loose for a very long time, long enough that we could have forgotten, honestly, or if it's not the end of a thread but the beginning of another one. You know what I mean? Like, it was so weird and strange that I'm suspicious about it. I'm like thinking whether this has any bearing on the future. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. So those are the majority of the big events that happened in the last couple of episodes. Again, I'm kind of hoping we're going to get some cool marriagey stuff. I'm kind of expecting that there's going to be some kind of assassination attempt. Just going to be keeping an eye out for anything weird on that front. But all in all, not really sure what's coming next. I feel like we need to get another arc underway. As we're in a little bit of a lull here with Royenthal's rebellion having been quelled. So let's go ahead and dive on into episode 100, and see where we're heading from here. See what we've got to go with this episode. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be two versions in this reaction video, a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, which you can find in the description down there, and a timer-based version, which will be up on YouTube. The picture-in-picture version will have the video in it, but it won't have discussion at the end of each episode. The timer-based version will have discussion at the end of each episode, but it won't have the video in it, so mix and match as you see fit. And if you are using the timer-based version and syncing up with your own copy of Ginga episode 100, get it ready because there will be a beep beep timer to count you down coming at you right now. It's rather loud. I can just change it here for me, and then it'll be loud in post, and I'll fix it in post. Where's this? Oh, provisional. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, nice banquets. Hmm. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but yeah, cool. What is Hoff instead versus like Sieg? I don't know. Looking good. I kind of like her outfit. It's pretty understated, you know? Mm. He has... True. Okay. That's a cool coat. Look at that. Look at that with the freaking like waves on it. Oh, that's cool. He was gonna resign, right? Yeah. That's fair. But who would you choose? We talked about it being Mittermeier, right? Oh, that's too bad. Ooh, wedding prep. Music just got a little different there when we introduced the name of Hans Seltzer. Speltzer? All right, never mind. I like him. He's fine. Hmm. Oh, that's great. Is this Mittermeier? Oh yeah, red cloak, of course. Hello. Aw. It's okay. Your poppy. Your dad's dead. Fuck. All right. I don't quite remember who Eisenach is. This episode is a little bit off so far. Just a smidge. Just a smidge weird. Maybe it's just because there's no war. Yeah, sure. You got. You're charismatic. You've proven yourself. So yeah, don't be a politician. Nah, you need schemes and plots. So he has been given an offer? Mm. Oh. That would be bad juju. Oh. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Hmm. What? Dude, they haven't seen each other in person for years. Anna Rose is coming here? Hi. Oh, hi. Because she never ended up actually going. Oh, no, she did end up going. Wait, No, then that would have been a different time. Okay. Oh, I do remember seeing that. Yeah. Assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's intentional? She's supposed to look pale. There's something weird going on with the art right now that's like throwing me off a little bit. I don't know. So she's meant to look like she's a vampire. Because she does. I remember her looking a lot healthier. Yeah, and sparked revolution. All very true. Oh, that's a weird way of putting it, but okay. Yeah, I was about to say, it's a little weird to call her that. True? Also, you could probably call each other by name, you know? Like, Hilda. Yeah. Yeah. God, drop the Sama. That was cute. I wonder if that was like meant to have any kind of implication to it. Like, right now they love each other, but soon they'll hate each other. I don't know. I don't know. Hotel Shangri-La. Oh, wow. That is a cool place. Let me see them outfits. Let me see those outfits. All right. Yeah, it's a little weird. Probably hasn't sunk all the way in yet. Nope. Nope. Feels weird. I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Fucking Oberstein just giving everybody the stink eye today. She looks so pale. It's like super intentional now. Okay. Got a bad feeling about that. Why is this guy so fucking nervous? Tara, I'm immediately suspicious. Thanks, buddy. You did it. Hmm. What's going on? Some bad news? Weird news? Ooh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's a weird one right there. It's like one of those face morph things. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh. What's up, Oberstein? Now? Yay, let's go to war! Shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He doesn't give a shit about the ceremony. Yeah, politics, fam. All right, Oberstein, I see you. Okay. I mean, there might be. Reinhardt's eyes so narrow. Just like, hmm. Damn. Mm. True, true, true. Wow, snowflakes to stars. That's cool. Oh, hi. Wait, what? Is that not him with the necklaces? Oh, okay. Is he hanging out with some ladies? Well, you're not very loyal believers. Oh right, he's fucking dead. Hmm. Oh ye of little faith. Suddenly frown. Oh, back to a smile. Back to a frown. What? Hmm. Oh shit, he exists. He didn't die. There's something weird going on. But okay. Oh, nice. Great. All right. Nah, we'll listen to the ED. It's fine. Hmm. Okay. This was a very strange episode for me. And I'm not positive if my takeaway from it is like accurate necessarily because this is the only thing that I've watched so far today, and it felt really weird. So I'm kind of uncertain whether like I'm off or this episode was really off. I felt like this episode was really off. It has been a long, long time since I have been at all negative about any episode of Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu, but I did not feel very good about this episode. Uh, I get the strong sense that there was somebody else at the helm of this particular episode than whoever was at the helm of the majority of them. And whoever was leading the charge on this particular episode strikes me as somebody who doesn't quite know what they were doing. Um, there's like an absurd amount of not moving stuff. For example, we get this opening sequence where we have characters giving their thoughts, like a general overview of thoughts of everybody from different groups and different societal standings. But they're just sort of like monologuing over still frames. What? So that's a little bit weird. And then, like, the interactions between the characters are super weird. The fact that we randomly introduce these two and like they're kind of okay, but I don't get it, and it doesn't really land for me. But what strikes me more than anything is the awkward pacing of scenes and awkward flow of conversations, especially facial expressions. And I don't know what to do with it because so often the flow of dialogue scenes and facial expressions in the show is like stellar. And here in this one episode, it's like not. Um, it's weird and it seems very corner cutty. I don't know. Okay, so the fact that Ana Rose is like blindingly white pale is, I think, intentional, but it really threw me off for a bit. Actually, her entire appearance is very strange and kind of awkward. Um, scene where she walks. The curtsy that she gives, this where she's walking, is very awkward. Feels really weird. And then this conversation in particular was one of the ones where I was just like almost creeped out by the way this conversation is shot. It's really unclear when we flash back to the other conversation that they were having, and I think we're trying to demonstrate or like express a bunch of emotions using these camera motions and just like holding on their faces while they have subtle changes to their characters, their expressions. Um, but it doesn't work for me. And this is not the first time in the episode where we do this like hold and then slow zoom in and then hold to be like an emotional moment, and it does not work for me. It might work for you, and I could just be off, but it does not work for me. There's just a general stiffness to the directing that isn't usually there. Usually it's like pretty clear where we're going with stuff. But it also feels like this episode is like verging into almost filler-esque melodrama. In a way that it doesn't need to, I don't think. It's as though they know what they want to get to, but they don't have anything here for it right now. This line about her being essentially the mother who gives birth to the present historical situation, like, yeah, okay, but it also it strikes me as trying to sound deeper than it is. I'm just not sure. And then this, where they promise to address each other one way and then the other. There's clearly, well, this makes it super clear that there are redraws in this episode when I can skip 5 seconds between Reinhard faces and the style of them is completely different. Like, the artistic style is completely different. Entirely. It's not just angle or anything. That's redraw. And then we get this weird moment. Despite his declaration, Reinhard later addressed Hill. This is a weird way of putting it. This is like narrator-san hinting at something, but I don't know what. And then, okay, the actual wedding sequence. The dress is cool. We get one shot where we sort of like follow them around for a while. Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. This one. Yeah, this long shot. That's a pretty cool shot. I like that shot quite a bit. With all the rippling fabric and the hair and the veil and the dress and all of that. It's cool. And then this is pretty awkward. And then, okay, I think it's the moment when he sees Oberstein. He looks over, sees Oberstein. Oberstein awkwardly looks over at him. No? There was a scene here where we did like one of the same exact sort of zoomy things, but on his face, and I don't remember where it was. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Whatever. This guy quaking in his boots. No idea why. It's Bittenfeld that yells out Hofkaiserin, I think. Yeah. The light spilling out to like follow them is kind of a cool idea, but it's unclear to me whether it's from the ceiling and actually happening, or if this is symbolic and like their light spreading out across the. I think it's actually happening in the room. It's part of the show. Oh, and then there's this, which is a terrible idea. I mean, I get what it's going for, right? Like, okay, yeah, you see the face and lineage of your best friend in this child, his child. Yeah, okay, sure. But like, that's really creepy. Please no. Please no. All right, and then Oberstein interrupts. Everybody gets pissed at Oberstein for interrupting and is like, guys, I have to say this. I don't care about these formalities. And then we get the one really solid creative decision in this episode. Like, really solid creative decision. This, I think, is amazing. It's really simple, but going from the snowflake falls to the stars, that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Almost everything else in the episode I do not like very much. I mean, partly it's compared to most of the heavily dialogue-driven, like deeply either thematic or full of interesting musings or whatever, most of the episodes of Ginga so far, compared to those, this is empty of useful information, except for the sequence of the terrorists at the end. Like, they're gonna get married. Now they get married. Ta-da! That's what happened. Of course, there's also the setup for some kind of riots on Heinesen. I wonder if they're just taking the opportunity after the Royal Rebellion to like go and riot. Like, why are they rioting? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. By the way, sorry if you hear weird dog noises. She needs to be patient, but okay. Weird episode. I'm going to hope that this was a one-off thing, and that once we jump into like storyline that makes sense, things are going to start picking up. Let's see if there's like a marked difference between this episode and the next one. I'm going to take a quick break to do a resync, and then we will be back in just a moment for episode 101. All right. See you in a minute. Alrighty, welcome back. I am ready to go for episode 101 of Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu. As I said at length, I didn't think the last episode was like very solid. There was some weird stuff there, and I would like to see if there's a difference. Partly because if we like go back to what we're used to, it's gonna be a lot easier to talk about the things that are different between them. You know what I mean? Here's hoping. Anyway, I've got the episode up. If timer, then get it ready because timer's coming. Oh, I forgot to mention it. I also don't believe that Reinhardt is like recovered from his illness, you know? Like his spirits are probably up because he's getting married, but also while this is going, Hof Sieg. Hof Kaiserin. Long live the Kaiserin, I assume? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Oh, so just resource shortage for riots. Okay. That's a lot of rioters. Okay. Supply the food. IF go home. Imperial forces, I assume. Someone interfered? Yikes. Right. Oh? Navigation data? Why, though? Earth? Got a backup? That would be Oberstein, right? Yeah. Smart boy. A little suspicious. what's missing? You can't know, can you? What have they discovered over the past year that wouldn't be in the backups? When did the campaign to Earth happen? Aww. Aww. Right. Okay. Oh, hi. Ooh, that's some money. Oh. Yikes. Now that makes sense. Okay, why navigation? Why Rubinsky? This already feels a lot snappier pacing wise and like flow of conversation wise. I love you, Mecklinger. Indeed. Yeah. I was going to say it's a bit of a flaw. Yeah. Ooh. True. Wow, we're painting an interestingly different picture of Oberstein. As like a we've actually talked about him that way before. Like look at this, even just this angle choice, right? This is so much less flat and so much more interesting than a lot of the scenes in the last episode. That's a way to put it. You'd end up spread thin, and it would have no meaning. Oh. Fair enough. Hey. Yeah, opportunity, potentially. I don't think they really care. I think they just want food. True. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, squirrel. Goodbye, squirrel. Yeah, absolutely. Landslide. Absolutely. That is so weird to say, but super true. Hi. Hey, buddy. Uh-huh. It never happens. Whoa. Okay. She certainly has. I'm not certain what that means. I already got a bullet. I already got a bullet. I'm dating the commander, but not really yet. Of course it's not. Back. Hello. I bought you a bottle of pee. Of course. Fair point. Fair point. I don't remember that particular line. Hmm. Hmm. Sure. Sure. A little bit. Hmm. Oh, that's an interesting shot. Right. Because it was of benefit to them. Now there is the right question. There we go. Quite possibly. He did indeed. There's the dialogue I'm looking for. For real though. Oh, thank you, Bagdashu. Right, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, any assistance you dole out has got to be measured. Shit, that'll backfire a bit. Hmm. They will anyway. I don't know, man. The one thing you don't want is to bring the hammer of Reinhard down upon you. Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay. I know you're fine with that, shutting up. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. Pretty solidly. That's an interesting line of thought. Huh. We have to go to war with Reinhard in order to even get his respect. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Splitting his attention further, though. Oh, shit, death flags. Oh, no. Well, preemptively rest in peace, Wallen. Oh, shit. Wow, haven't seen those ships in a long time. A. Mm. Hmm. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is exciting. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. First off, I think just because it makes sense to mention this because it's pretty much all I talked about for the previous episode. This episode felt like a return to form, like back to normal. The first thing that was noticeable was that there was an immense like three times more dialogue itself. A lot more speech, a lot more talking, a lot more information in that speech. It feels like this part was written by the author as opposed to not. Okay. Additionally, the general direction, flow, pacing, the choice of where to put things and how to lead between them, the times that we cut, the ways that interactions and discussions are done, with these cool establishing shots to show us the room, using slow zooms on certain of the shots, uh, somewhat action packed, like little cutaways where we move to the location that's just been talked about, show the thing that was happening, and then we continue talking about it. Um, Stylish and interesting, and almost no. The biggest thing that became immediately apparent to me is that almost no shot is ever flat. So there's almost no shot where we have a character just looking at the camera, pretending that the camera is some other character looking at them, right? We're almost always at some angle on a character, and what angle that is depends on the situation. But here we have an angle to the side of these characters, from like over and to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side, from below, a little bit of a low angle shot there. I believe we get a flat shot of Oberstein there, and he looks a little bit more sallow, a little bit more haggard, and the way we're talking about him is really interesting to me. It's as though we're talking about his flaws in the way that we would talk about the flaws of someone that we respect. Like there's like an honor that we're giving to Oberstein here. I'm not sure what it is about the way that he's spoken of. In this case, it's that he's well, he doesn't think very highly of himself. He's always kept to himself and kept information to himself and been not very trustworthy. And while it's as though the narrator is trying to tell us that while we might distrust someone or dislike him for these behaviors, they are rather prudent, and there is a reason to respect them. This shot in particular I pointed out because just the choice of angle to be angled like so in the frame as he's talking out to the people he's talking to is interesting. There's something going on screen rather than just a flat shot. And we're constantly moving between large numbers of characters in the room who are reacting and interacting in interesting ways. It's super different from what was happening in the previous episode. And there's also the great emphasis on the empty chair back there as the admirals discuss what they should do. It's quite good in comparison. If we go to war, is it plausible that we would win? Reinhardt himself is their liberator. Also, great looking squirrel for the moment that it does appear. Compared to yeah. What a weirdo, absolutely. Their banter is fantastic. I love Poplin banter with it is Poplin, right? I hope I'm not getting that wrong with Dusty. It's also kind of cool to see Kataro's interacting with other people her age, you know, other girls in the force. But she's already got her eye on someone, you know. That's totally a bottle of pee. Yikes! Didn't realize that the resource shortages had made their way to Easterlone. Okay, and then oh, I haven't even talked about something that I kind of just skipped over as I was running through this, but because a lot of the most interesting stuff is this conversation at the table with Julian, at least to me. But I'm super interested in this ploy to delete all of the navigation data, and I'm curious as to who would do that and to what end. It seems like there was probably something specific in there that they wanted gone, unless it's just meant to be like a little thorn in their side. They did say that it was likely something that could be traced back to Rubinsky, whether it was Rubinsky working with or like with terrorists or simply for himself would be unknown. um the one thing that immediately came to mind was like I'm not sure when the Imperial fleet made their way over to Earth, to Terra. Um if it was within the last year or like the last period since a backup, then maybe the intent was to wipe their knowledge of where Earth is. But that seems a little bit of a stretch, so I'm just not going to conjecture on it too much. Okay, could potentially be a breakthrough point. Fasan never had the military power, didn't put up any resistance because they want to fight a guerrilla war on the economic front where they are actually strong and can do so. And then more banter between these two, which is it's just lovely. It really is. Then he calls him old. Okay. Yeah, shrieking, don't abandon us. We need a bucket of water to yeah. Because we let Mecklinger through, there's a benefit to it and there's a downside to doing so. So probably worth it overall. But okay. Lack of confidence. Had to think hard. Military exists in order to realize political. Uh huh. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go into battle against the Imperial forces. Hot diggity damn, Julian. Long and hard about Reinhard. To fight in an effort to reach one's goal, despite the full understanding of the sacrifice that the war would bring, or to give up and compromise with reality, ultimately succumbing to reality, something that Reinhard finds very distasteful. No, he respects those who fight for what they believe in. And he might even respect what they believe in if they fight for it hard enough. There was mention earlier, I think it was in this episode, it may have been actually in the last episode, that, like, yeah, it was in this episode. It was in the discussion between the admirals, that Reinhard is sort of letting Iserlohn be because of his respect for Yang Wenli. So, or no, it was in the conversation with Julian because I remember it panning up to the flag behind him, which I think is right. I think I agree with it. Which is a more commendable way of living. Yeah, absolutely. Reinhard would choose to fight. Yeah, is it because that's something that Yang would do? He would only look down on us. And when ugh, such a death flag. Such a death flag. Yikes. It's almost like a test for Julian. Are you worthy? And are you as dedicated as Yang Wenli? Are you a worthy opponent for Reinhard? If so, he might actually spare you. It's kind of crazy. Gather a large fleet around the Schattenberg area. We still haven't heard about the construction of those. Yeah, let's see what Yang Wenli's successor is made of. We shall indeed. I think he's made of good stuff. Man, haven't seen these ship designs in so long. It's crazy. We've been fighting Imperial forces against Imperial forces. It's crazy. The first battle under the command of Julian Mincy after the death of Yang Wenli. So, back to war we go. But an odd war. A bit of a guerrilla tactic war. We are leaving the safety of Iserlohn for now, which is kind of scary. But we're trying to do something where we bait Wallen into the corridor. Maybe use the Thor hammer a little bit. Pew! Get some pew pew bop bop going. Interesting. Okay, so today we've watched one episode that was really awkward and weird. Episode 100 did not like very much, and then episode 101, which felt like a normal episode of Ginga. So kind of a weird space between them. I liked episode 101. Some cool stuff here. Interested to see how all this plays out. Interested to see what conspiracies come about and how. What the terrorists actually decide to do. Not sure. Not sure what they're gonna do. Just have to wait and see. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. So I've been Teeaboo. This has been Ginga, episodes 100 and 101. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next probably pair of episodes. See you there. Peace.